So, hello everyone. I'm going to present to you your first laboratory experiment. Laboratory experiment number one. Test to differentiate organic compounds from inorganic. But first, let me just run through with what are organic compounds properties, right? So, as we all know, when we say organic compounds, they are those compounds that have carbon, no? So, who have carbon in their structure, okay? So, the most the most common properties of organic compounds is that they are unstable compared to most inorganic compounds. Also, they have combustible. They are combustible, so no sharp melting points, decomposing and charring at moderately high temperatures. And also, few of them are ionized and mostly non-electrolytes and are insoluble in water and polar solvents. So in order to differentiate organic compounds from inorganic compounds, we can determine it by what? By identifying what are the functional groups that are present in those compounds in order to differentiate now between the two. Okay. So with our first laboratory experiment number one, we are going to differentiate organic from inorganic compounds through these two tests, no? Through ignition test and solubility test. Okay. Under ignition test is flammability and charity. As what I have shared to you, according to your lab manual, let's start with flammability test, right? So we need an ethyl alcohol in an empty, dry, transparent glass. So we will ignite the ethyl alcohol with a lighted matchstick and you will observe, okay, whether it is flammable or not. So please take note of the luminosity or the color and the amount of smoke formed if the flame is produced. Okay, so let's perform the first activity, which is flammability. Okay. So this is our ethyl alcohol. Okay. Okay, I'm going to use a heater. Okay, we will use one for the alcohol. And we will. So because we are fermenting a flammable gas, it's better for us to have a heat resistant plug. We are going to use just drops only. But para makita natin kung siya mga kuan, alright, siguro siya mga ano. Dagalan na to siya class. Okay. Okay. We're going to light red. Okay. So please observe the luminosity of the flame. Okay. The color of the flame. So ulitin natin. Okay. Then, okay. The color of the flame is now. If there is a smoke that is formed, I smoke that. We're gonna again para mas klaro. Okay. So this is burning of ethyl alcohol with a lighted stick. Okay. Okay, that's the end of our flammability test. Let's put it aside. Next one is we are going to execute charring test. Okay, when you say charring, it is a combustion, no? Chemical process performed in the heat, no? In heat. So we are going to perform burning of white sugar and also table salt. But it said there that place a pinch of white sugar in a dry, soft bottle cup, right? So dito sa laboratory, we are going to use test tube instead for you to see it clearly. So we are going to use the test tube. This is our sugar. It's a pinch of sugar. Okay? Using the test tube tongs. We're going to light our alcohol lamp first. I'm going to adjust. Okay. Ayan, we're going to gently heat our circular motion, yeah, our white sugar. And please observe the reaction. Just a few minutes, what will happen to the sugar? Okay, what happened? See? Okay. Okay. See? chemical reaction. Please take note of the what? Residue, right? So, anong residue niya? That's the color. Ganyan. Okay. Next one is we are going to repeat the process, but this time we are going to use salt. Okay. We're going to use salt. This is our salt. Just a pinch of salt. Ano natin yung salt. Okay. Our salt. Let's see if there is a reaction. May reaction ba? So look what happened. Huh? So after a few minutes, our salt, wala siya na-dissolve, but our test tube is nag-ikot-ikot na siya. Yeah? So please observe what happened between sugar and salt. Okay? And record your observation. So compare the results. Okay. Next one, we are going to test the solubility test. Okay. But since we don't have kerosene, no? Kerosene and distilled kerosene in the to be compared with distilled water, each with mothballs, no? Wala tayong kerosene, so we are going to test the cooking oil instead. Okay? So, in two different, separate, may limiter na po ako dito. No? We have here, this is our distilled water in mothballs, and this is our distilled water in with naphthalene. Okay? Okay, ayan. So, ano nga yung nasa direction? You need to steer, right? Steer natin using the steering rod. Okay. Distilled water with naphthalene daw. Steer and observe. Okay. Clear pa din, di ba? Okay. How about cooking oil and naphthalene? So we are going to use the other end of our steering rod. So this is our cooking oil and naphthalene. Mothballs natin. So nag-dissolve ba? Nag-dissolve ba? So, compare your result and observe the miscibility. Okay. So that's the end of our laboratory activity on the right. So for question, we have here in your laboratory manual is that write your generalizations stating the observed properties of organic compounds. Okay.